John Gatehi, and this is definitely Top Heights Electricians. We are enjoying the benefits of solar. Why is it important for anyone to go solar in 2026? The first thing that comes in handy is definitely the fact that you will be able to save. You'll be able to save on a lot of money, because when you go solar, it means that you don't pay electricity bills. Now, the most important thing here is that this is still power that will be able to help you in your appliances as well as running your day-to-day life. Did you know that solar power can simply charge your EV with ease? That is quite a line right there, John. Good job. Your solar power can charge your EVs with ease. Now, if you have panels on the roof and you have an inverter that is able to supply power directly to your EV charger, you can have your EV charger at the garage or somewhere in the house so that you are able to pump power or pump current to your car very, very easily. Now, solar panels with the right inverter is able to convert that power to be able to help you in charging your vehicle, and therefore you don't need to worry. The good thing about it is, especially during the day, did you know that the sun is free? And by that, it means that you are able to charge your car at no extra cost, especially once the panels have been installed. And we'll definitely be getting into the details of what you require to be able to charge your EV car, the size of the EV car, the size of the current that flows from your panels through to the inverter, the type of inverter that is able to support your car charger. Definitely, we'll be talking about that. California, Florida, Texas, then it means that you are enjoying a lot of relief, taxes relief from simply having the panels with you. Now, that one means a lot because you are able to get that relief, and which definitely means that you are ahead of so many people. Now, my top bosses, I would like to circle back to that point in a few, but let us go ahead and talk about the technical aspects, especially in today's world where we have technology that has really changed everything. I remember when growing up, we used to only have one type of a battery, which was lead acid, where we used to have the exchange of those chemicals in the battery cells. We used to have the battery at first was filled with the acid, right? And then we were strictly told that after this, once the level of the acid drops, you only add distilled water, not any water, but distilled water. And we used to buy those bottles. So this was high maintenance batteries, and still with that maintenance, it would really cost us, and the batteries would not last that long, So the good thing about right now is that we have lithium ion batteries. We also have lithium iron phosphate batteries, which are lasting longer. We find that most of these batteries are lasting for between 5, so this is the batteries section, between 5 to 10 years. And there are batteries which even last longer than 10 years, right? So within the 10 years, you will have already gained a lot of benefit from this solar power installation that you have, either supplying power to your property or supplying power to charge your EV cars. Now, top bosses, when it comes to people who are looking forward to save on a lot of money, we have agreed that once you have this system, for instance, the batteries, we have said others last more than 10 years. We can check that the solar panels themselves, you find that panels can last 25 to 30 years. Considering that we pay electricity on a monthly basis, in the period of 25 to 30 years, imagine the savings that you would have made within that period. Another important thing to take note is that within that period, As much as people claim that you will have done a lot of maintenance, with the emerging technology, the maintenance that is required in terms of solar power is really, really low. In fact, when it comes to the solar panels, you don't require much. As long as the installation was perfectly done, the wiring was done correctly, and even the parts that were bought to support that system are the right one, it means that that system can serve you for long. All right. Yes, so the only thing that in many cases you'll require is definitely a few maintenance tips which are not that expensive. For instance, cleaning of the panel. How you clean the panel, the solar panels, to ensure that you are free from the impact of the environment, such as dust or even salt that may affect the solar panels performance. All right. So if these cells are blocked by the dust, or in the coastal areas where you have a lot of salt or salt content in the air, or probably you have ice coverage on the panels, then it means that you can simply clean that and you can enjoy using your solar power. Did you know that another important thing when it comes to solar is that it is very easy for you to do that maintenance if you have automated the system? In today's day and age where we are talking about AI, where we are talking about automations, did you know that you can simply watch your solar panels via your phone? You can even have a system that automatically cleans the panel after a certain time. And you can even attach that system to the panels and program it, especially now that you may have a lot of snow in your country. The thing that you need to do is to ensure that at specific times of the day you are able to solve that. You can even have someone checking on the roof to ensure that everything is running well. There's also a technology where you are able to monitor the flow of current from the solar panels all the way to the inverter, and definitely powering either your home or the apartment if you are a builder. The good thing about solar is that it is not that hard to understand. All right. So we have agreed that indeed solar power will save you when it comes to the monthly electricity bills. We have said that solar power has advanced in terms of technology, and therefore it is definitely worth it for you to go solar. One thing that solar power will always shield you from is definitely the inflation. All right. That one goes without saying, because with time, electricity rises up due to so many factors. In my country, where fuel makes part of the electricity bill, it means that every time that we have a fuel hike, there will definitely be an impact on the electricity bills that you are paying, because when there is that hike on the fuel, it will definitely impact on the electricity supply. And therefore, you find that once that happens, you will definitely be affected in terms of what you are paying monthly. All right. Lynch Roge comes in and says, how often should solar be cleaned? Good question. Thank you so much for that. Solar panels should be cleaned as regularly as possible, but especially during the dusty period or the sunny period, we find that there is a lot of dust that is generated, especially if you are in the urban setup. People who are living close to the roads, it means that they need to constantly clean the panels. I would advise in a period of a month, for those days where you have a lot of sunny days and you are near the road or a very busy area such as an urban setup or a town, you definitely need to check on your panels and clean them between a period of 1 to 3 months, depending on how serious that area is. You find that in other areas, you will need to do that cleaning on a day-to-day basis. You remember, Lee, when in the US, people would not leave their homes because of snow. All right. They would even be having a lot of snow on their driveway or on their car parks, so that they will not even live with their cars. So you will find that the same impact is on the roof where you have your panels, and therefore it is important to constantly check on the panels. Did you know that panels have come with a lot of technology whereby even without the presence of sunlight, all right, just at daytime, you find that these panels are able to charge. In fact, in many cases, we have discovered with this panel that is indoors, with the presence of light from a bulb or a source of light, this panel is able to generate electricity. So even on cold days, you are supposed to clean this panel. In areas where you don't have a lot of issues, for instance, where we don't have a lot of dust covering the panels, therefore the frequency can shift from the 3 months to around 6 to 12 months, and that is how you will definitely be maintaining the solar panels. Thank you so much for that question, Lee. Top Heights Electricians has helped a lot of electricians, not only students but homeowners. It has also helped a lot of DIY people who want to improve their homes, who want to make things, especially people who are handy. My name is John Gatehi. Thank you so much for watching. This is Top Heights Solar and Electricals. Goodbye for now.